blockers! Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh. Why are we yelling?
I don't know. Last episode, stuff went down. We found out that... Let me stop yelling. This is getting on my nerves. We found out that Miss Elise de Noom is actually Misty Faye, Maya and Mia's mother. And so that's kind of sad. Very sad.
Kinda, yeah.
So, jeez. So, and then there was an earthquake, and then apparently Iris got away, but then we went back to the cave, and there's now 5 psych locks on the door. And Iris is looking at us like we're crazy.
It's like, what, you weren't expecting 5 locks?
So, yeah, we're just gonna continue. Save up until this point. Yes.
Don't turn the power off, dang it.
Okay, geez, alright. So we are continuing, obviously, because there's more investigating than we needed to do.
Okay, let's see what people have to say. Right? Is this what Godot was talking about? Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once.
Mr. Edgeworth? I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me.
What? During an earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that there was only one lock when I last came here.
So you're saying is that you can't undo the new locks? Yes.
If only I was stronger. Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face. Like you'll want to talk with your face all green.
Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself.
And don't be ridiculous, I'm perfectly fine!
There's no telling what sort of mistakes you can make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That is your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth.
Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here.
Oh, that was sweet in a Von Karma way.
Oh, yeah. It's as nice as she can get. Edgeworth. He's got so much pride that he's probably off crying in a corner of the garden.
Oh, pride is simply another trap that hinders us from our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. At any rate, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can't help solve these bothersome puzzles.
I see. Well, thanks for your help.
Thanks, Von Karma.
If you need help, I got a number of some guy in London. He can really help you out.
Oh, he's really good at puzzles.
Yeah, but then, but for whatever reason, makes me solve it. I'm terrible at him.
God. Oh, you haven't met him yet in this game.
It's true. Now then, do you mind if I ask you a few questions, Iris?
No, not at all. Yeah, you got some explaining to do.
Like, why you escaping, though?
Girl?
Why'd you make a run for it, Iris?
I'm sorry. I heard the inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was all right, but... But what? Then I saw these chains here. I saw all these extra locks that someone had put on the sacred cavern's door, and... Who in the world would have done something like this? Oh.
Who indeed?
Yeah. Trick lock. These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Curain tradition. There are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why the only person who set the lock can open it. And you aren't the one who set these locks?
I don't think it's that simple, Francisca Von Karma. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now, somehow, there's 5 of them.
What does that mean?
It means that someone wants to secure the place even more. And they want to secure it before you got here, Iris. Presumably because they want to make sure Maya couldn't get out. This means that Iris can only open one of these locks. The first one.
Yes, that's correct. What?
Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this?
Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if I went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it will take time, won't it? Yes, about a day if I had to guess.
A whole day?
Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us? Sure, I'll do whatever I can.
We've got to wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're gonna have to call on your inner strength now.
Oh, no. Okay, the night of the crime, what can you tell us about it?
You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get.
And what might that be, Phoenix Wright?
I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you?
Huh?
Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in your room at Hazakura Temple at the time of the incident. But you were seen that same evening at the Inner Temple. And then, you were spotted at the scene of the crime in Hazakura Temple, too.
Being spotted at both Hazakura Temple and the Inner Temple? It's as if you were...
Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth.
Ah!
Or maybe not.
Wait a minute, what?
I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about yet. Or whatever you said.
Girl? Well, we can't do anything, so... Freaking... Ah! Okay, alright.
All in due time.
I guess. Let's go back to the garden and talk to Edgeworth. So, while they're working on the locks.
Right.
Inner Temple Garden.
The cops are still combing the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's gotta be a tough job. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. How can I have done that? Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? God! Hey, don't you dare run away! What do you want, Wright? What do I want? If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away! Oh, God, I was ready to hug it out of him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. Bromance!
Hug him! Hug him!
You went back to the criminal affairs department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning Iris. Yes. Well, thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible.
Oh, what is it? Let's talk. Let's get some tea and talk.
Oh, tea. Hear about the investigations. You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation on the garden here, huh? There's a high chance this is the actual scene of the crime. That's why. You mean because of the writing in blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? Please, don't call me Shirley. We had to treat everyone as a suspect. Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right?
Okay, what about earthquakes? So,
I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes, huh? No. Thankfully, my nightmares have stopped. If the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I found myself short of breath. 17 years ago, when we were little school kids out in the same elementary school. Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. It all started with that big quake that hit the courthouse. Oh.
Why?
Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense lawyer. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day. All because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself. It's been more than 17 years now. And that case was finally resolved 3 years ago, right? You think I don't know that? I was there. But it was such a shock. I never imagined I could be so wrong about myself and my life. I'm sorry, Wright. There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake, and not after you saved me. Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think. So no more of the self-pity, okay?
Oh, hug.
Do it!
Just, okay, let's talk about Iris.
There was something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I've seen her somewhere before. No. Wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I've seen her in court before. So you went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look into her file? Yes, I checked every other case file that I've worked on. And I was right. I'd seen her face before, 6 years ago. 6 years ago? It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go, it was my worst nightmare. So, who is she? I'm sorry, Wright. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public. What? Why not? It might be the crucial piece of the puzzle that solves this case. The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple. And neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes, I say that with complete confidence. You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain the connection between Iris and that woman Edgeworth knew.
We know who it is. But we can't tell him about it because I don't think we have necessary evidence to present to him. So let's just move. Let's see if we can go find Pearl.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh.
Inner temple gate. Oh, there's something here. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather more clues. From Sister Bikini, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, and Pearls.
Speaking of Pearls, we need to go find her.
Let's head to the suspension bridge.
Monty, shut up. Please. He's sitting there.
Please shut up. It's weird that there's no one around and all of a sudden. It sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all alone. Speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out the shack just down this path. Maybe I'll find Larry there sulking again.
Oh, God.
Well, let's go to Heavenly Hall then.
Great. Oh, Mr. Nick!
Oh, Pearls! What are you doing here?
Nothing. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright?
Well, we don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
Hey! What do you think you're doing here, Nick? Larry, this is a loser shack, where losers get together to lose themselves. This is a what? Hey! We find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that?
Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Larice did a picture of me.
That's, great, Pearls. We're gonna gather firewood now. We'll be cooking some half-rotten potatoes over the miserable little campfire. So stay out of our way! I don't believe this. Why can't he try getting fired up over becoming a better man? No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down.
Oh, Mystic Maya. Oh, Pearl, stop.
Larry, you're depressing a little girl. What the hell, man?
Why are you there with her? We got some questions.
Oh, God.
All right, Pearl, let's talk.
What's this sketch? Larry, is there something you want to tell me about this picture? I got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together forevermore. What am I gonna do with him? All right then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls?
I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw it all, so I think it's really amazing.
See? Someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames look like that, you know?
It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it! It's like a dream, a wonderful fantasy.
No, it wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, Iris really flew that night.
But Mr. Larice.
Not you too. Please don't look at me like that, Pearl. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of nutcase. I beg of you. I guess this picture really is a representation of what Larry thinks he saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was here that night. But I was wide awake after lightning struck. And I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in this picture. And it looks like I don't... And it looks like I don't have any other choice but to take the sketches at face value. Hey! What's with that look of your down on your face?
Oh, okay. What were you doing the night of the crime, Pearl? I mean, she's helped us out before.
Exactly. Pearls?
Yes, Mr. Nick?
I've been meaning to ask you about the night of the murder. Where were you? And what exactly were you doing when it all happened?
I was just, well, I'm just a kid, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick?
Sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. On the night of the murder, you were supposed to be in Miss Donim's room reading a book together. But Miss Donim was murdered, and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple. Just what exactly happened that night, Pearls?
I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. No! Ah!
Jeez.
I've been a bad girl. I know I'll be punished.
What are you talking about, Pearls?
My spiritual power, it has disappeared.
What? Her powers have disappeared.
What? Okay, well, we can't break that, but let's talk about her lost powers.
What do you mean your powers have disappeared, Pearls?
It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't channel spirits is like a painter who can't paint.
Hey! What are you looking at me for? Pearls, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here on Hazakura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps? Oh, way to go, Nick! You made her cry! That was really cruel of you! Just as I thought. I'm gonna have to break her cyclock to get the truth out of her.
Okay, well... crap.
Well, I guess we continue.
Yes, I mean, that's like 3 cyclocks are... wait, 2 already.
For Iris and then for
Pearl.
Pearl.
Oh, this would be so much easier if you just told us the truth.
No, it's not that easy. Never is. Never will.
I guess,
To the main gates. I think we checked everything so far.
yeah.
Oh. Whew. I wonder if Sister Bikini has gone back to the main hall already. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they're having a cup of tea together somewhere? I bet Gumshoe is Sister Bikini's type.
Yeah, I was just thinking
What?
that.
I mean, okay.
I mean, she
What? She what?
likes robust men.
She does?
I get. Please continue.
What?
Well, what's the damage? How's the sacred cavern?
Oh, really? Did you go in the main hall without even... Okay, fine, hold on. Okay. It looks like it survived, but we have a bigger problem now. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 locks that were stopping us from getting inside of the sacred cavern.
But who? Who could have done that? The only people who knew to get those trick locks are those in the Curain tradition.
We have Iris in the sacred cavern, trying her best to open them up for us right now. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about, Sister Bikini.
Oh, yes. We were in the middle of a chat, weren't we?
Yes. You were telling me how the Master Kurain disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple.
It was about a week ago when Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was the master, she said, "Someone is trying to destroy the Kurain's tradition's main family line. I am here to put a stop to them."
Someone was trying to destroy the main family line?
There is only one heir to the title of master at any time, and it's usually the eldest. That child becomes the new master of Kurain and her daughters, the main family. All other mediums become branch family members with no hope of controlling the clan. That's why nothing has changed throughout the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line.
Huh. Is the power of the Master worth this much bloodshed?
Well, apparently, because...
Well, yes, we had personal experience with this before in the past, but... I like how Bikini said, always they will try plotting against them.
Yeah.
But look at, like, somebody like Maya and Pearl. You know, like, they're basically sisters.
Mm-hmm. They don't
can
want
never
to
see
destroy each other.
Right. Maybe it's like some of that old school tradition stuff, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, yeah, I think we'll talk to Bikini in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you all so very much for watching. And if no one has told you that they love you today, I do.
Have a good day, everybody.
Bye!